Well, good morning, good people. How y'all doing on this Saturday morning? I am out here in my backyard spray painting this beautiful table I got from Pier 1 several years ago. Um, the table was actually, it was yellow, but what happened was, you gotta go with what happened was, it was sitting out in the sun out here in my yard over the past like 6 years, and it kind of like faded. It was still yellow, but I wanted to bring it back to its original yellow color. So what I did was I got some of this Rust-Oleum right here, gloss enamel, stops rust and all that good stuff right there. The table did not have a lick of rust on it, but it just was it was lighting up my table. It was still a pretty yellow, but it was just too light. So I wanted to bring it back to its natural yellow glory. When I brought this back in, I think 2016 or 2017, something like that. I ordered it from Pier 1. And the table, I believe this table was like $100. And I got it for like $25 off of Pier 1. And I was too excited. So I was like, I need to get some spray paint to bring this thing right back to its natural, pretty yellow glory. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah. Put it back on up. Yeah. So I'm going to sit out here and dry. And I got to go get something else so I can spray paint that yellow also. Let me go get my other stand here. Now this is a plant stand. And it sits on my front porch. It's black, but I want to go ahead and paint this yellow also. So I still have enough paint in my spray can to go ahead and just yellow this thing up, let it dry, and put it back on my front porch. Because I have red and yellow colors on my front porch. I thought this right here would be nice painted yellow. So let me go ahead and get that started. Now, as I'm spray painting this, I was like, okay, I think it'd be cute just to leave a little bit of black on it, just a little bit, to give it that look, like an ombre look. You probably can't tell because everything blended in, but yeah, just give it a little ombre look. I'm gonna leave a little bit of black on it. So let me go ahead and turn it over and finish this thing off. Okay, just spray painted the other side of this darn plant stand. So like I said, I wasn't gonna like cover it, but I just thought should be a little black on it to give it that ombre look, which I like. And it almost kind of like a lime green with the black that's on there. Almost. Let me see. Almost. Let me see. Yeah. See how that look? Look almost lime greenish. Almost. Okay. All right. I said I'm coming out here and do this today because I came out here last night to do the top of the table on my Pier 1 table. But then they said the winds is going to pick up. So, spray painting outside ain't good when you got winds blowing all in your grill. So I said, let me go ahead and do it today rather getting this good. Then after repot a plant over here, this darn thing, I have some perennials in here that I showed last year. And the weather just came and just messed up my darn thing. So I have to take this out. So I'm going to go ahead and just take all this out of here. I'm going to put it in a different pot because this pot has no holes in it. So it's not giving me good drainage at all. So I'm going to repot that darn thing. And I'll just show how it look once I do that. Maybe later. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and let my table dry and my plant stand dry. And I will put my plant stand back on the front porch once that is dry. So, yeah, I have a lot of cleaning to do out here, as you can see. Branches to pick up. But these leaves will get cut up with the lawnmower. Maybe not today, but I'm just going to go pick up all the branches and stuff that's out here in my yard. And I got some beautiful plants out here already blooming. These are rhododendrons. I done had these darn things for oh my God, about 20 years. Yeah, about 20 years. And it comes back beautifully every year. I love them. Yeah, and I have to come out here and clean up all these leaves because my hostas are going to be poking their little heads out really soon. Really soon. So I'm going to come out here later on and I have to blow up all these leaves. And these are leaves that's going to be cut up. I'm going to blow everything to the backyard. And they'll be cut up with the lawnmower. Because you know, leaves are good for your grass and everything anyway. You just don't want leaves to sit on top of your plants that's about to grow in because it can smother them. Now I keep leaves out here, of course, when they fall on top of my garden bed because it does protect your little plant babies from the harsh winter. But when the spring come in and they start popping their heads up, yeah, you will get them leaves off. Like once the threat of frost is kind of gone, you want to get them leaves up out of here because they will choke your little plant babies out. I learned that years ago. So yeah, I had to come out here and get all this up. This is this is a lot. Like I always say, I'm surrounded by mature trees and this is a lot of work. So I'm gonna blow these bad boys on up. So but right now it's still early. I don't want to wake up neighbors with this loud my loud blower. So I'm gonna get started on that later on. So my bushes are growing in. Yep. So these bushes come in. These are the first things that come back once the spring, right by a week before spring, after you get in here officially. My bushes are the first thing that just shows up and shows out. So I will be trimming these within the next maybe 2 weeks because they grow big and they grow wild. So I will be taking my hedge clippers and clipping all this off of here. They're going to grow really tall. I mean, like from right here, they're going to be like up to here within the next maybe 2 weeks. And that's a lot. So I'll come out here with my clippers and just clip them nice and even. Yeah, so these are the first things that show up and show out. Are these darn bushes. Yeah, I think I'm going to repot my perennials that I did last summer that I just showed you guys in that big bucket of dirt. I think we're going to repot it in this because at least this has holes in it. The other one does not. So, yeah, this has holes. So, you probably want to put your plants in something that has some holes in it so it can just drain. So that's why that flower over there was not able to do what it's supposed to do because there was no drainage on that damn pot. So now I'm going to put that pot, I'm just going to use it for maybe a fake plant or something. I'm going to get the darn thing out of my yard. So, yep. So let me go ahead and start repotting. This is how my patio is looking right now. So it's going to be all done and pretty. I'm going to wait a few more weekends and then come out here and do my patio. Right now it's a hot one. It's a hot one. Stuff is still covered up. Yeah, usually it takes me about a good maybe 4 or 5 hours to come and do my patio. Take everything off the table. I have to wipe my table down and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's a job, I tell you. But it's gonna be pretty when I'm done with it. All right, you guys. I guess I'll get my behind started on. Like I say, this table has to dry. Let this dry before I have to put it back on my porch. And let me go ahead and start repotting this darn oh shit, heavy. This thing is heavy. Oh, there you go. Go ahead and start repotting this before I ain't gonna want to. Yeah. But all right, you guys, y'all take care. Lay low, stay out the way. I'll get back with y'all in my next video. Deuces.